most side hustle videos start with, how much money can you make? And I think that actually for teachers who are exhausted and have no time, I think that is actually not always the best place to start, because not only are you thinking about the very important question of how much money are you going to make, but you also really need to strongly consider how much energy it's going to cost you. And so with that, today I want to walk through 7 low energy side hustles that may be a better fit for you as a teacher if you need extra income, but you don't necessarily have a lot of extra energy to commit to that. And before I forget, there will be a link in the YouTube description for my freebie, which outlines this, and definitely don't miss that. Okay, so definitely grab that before you go. So side hustle number 1 is selling teacher resources. You already have the expertise. You already making things. If you're anything like me, you love to create new things. And the downside is that you can spend some extra time in the beginning, and that it can gain, take a little extra time to gain traction on whatever platform you're using. But the benefits are that over time, it can be a more passive type of side income, and something that would sustain itself over a period of time. So if you liked to create things, definitely think about that. Most teachers are very creative. Even if you don't necessarily consider yourself creative, you probably are, because you're always thinking about how to best reach your students. What are you going to do in today's lesson? You're always creating things, whether or not you realize it or not. I bet you are. The side hustle number 2 would be virtual assistant work. So this is good if you like basic admin tasks, if you could help manage somebody's email inbox, or if you enjoy helping people sort of behind the scenes. You need to be fairly organized and able to multitask. And again, most teachers do that all the time. The only consideration you should take with that is to be careful with your time boundaries, and keep a really good track of your time, and be very clear with your client. Get everything in writing if possible, so that you protect your time, because it's easy for that virtual assistant work to become its own full-time job. Excuse me. Number 3, you could do freelance services. So think about things that people are always asking you to help with. Like, are you a really good proofreader? Excuse me. I myself am a great proofreader, and that's something people always come to me for. So, excuse me. You might also think about writing, doing graphic design, helping somebody manage their Pinterest, social media, or even helping somebody plan out their curriculum. With that, it's good because you don't have much of a learning curve. It's a skill you already have in place, and so you can start pretty fast. The downside can be that you are not able to turn that into a more self-sustaining side hustle in terms of having it become more passive. It's always going to be more active. So your hours, your time for money. And side hustle number 4 would be Printables. I'm sure you're familiar with Teachers Pay Teachers and Etsy and places like that. but you can make some that are anything really, planners, checklists, templates, organizers, excuse me. And in addition to the plethora of student products, you can also create things specifically for teachers. Side hustle number 5 is YouTube. And before you laugh, because obviously here I am on YouTube talking to you, maybe you don't know, but YouTube is a very, very effective way to get yourself out there and start building your presence online, and to start meeting your people that you're going to be working with. So you don't have to be constantly posting on YouTube. Your content is searchable, and the content, as my coach says, which is absolutely correct, is that the content keeps working for you, even when you're not physically there with the video, if that makes sense. So your content is still out there working hard for you, which is pretty awesome. Okay, sorry about that. As I was saying, YouTube is a great platform, and it keeps working for you, even when you're not online. And also you need to be aware of the fact that it can be a slow growth situation again. You're not going to get quick money from it, and it does take some consistency for you to start seeing the gains, but it is very important, and we're learning about that in my coaching group that I'm a part of as well. Excuse me. Next, the side hustle of affiliate marketing. So with that, you may or may not know a lot about affiliate marketing, and you may or may not have different preconceived notions about it, but essentially you are recommending things that you already know and use and like by people that you trust, and if you do it the right way and are sort of organically incorporating that into your content and things that you're already doing in a way that really helps your audience, that can be a very nice way to earn some extra income. However, with that, you really do need to already have an audience. So just keep that in mind. If you hear somebody online claiming that they, made a ton of money with affiliate marketing for a certain product, just keep in mind that they likely already have a very large audience, and that audience is super important, and it takes time and consistency to build that relationship with your people. And then finally, side hustle 7 is digital products. So that's templates, usually say, some people say templates, guides, mini workshops, workbooks, resources. You can start small. Excuse me. And it doesn't have to be complicated. You don't have to be a master designer. But those digital products are another great way that you can start working into your currently existing schedule. Excuse me. And so basically, to sum it all up, as you start considering side hustles to support your teacher salary, don't only focus on the income potential. You also want to really be paying attention to what it's going to require of you, and your energy and your time, right? So a side hustle that makes a little bit of money at the beginning, but you stay with consistently because it really fits you and your schedule, that's so much better than something that you're gonna have to stop within 3 weeks because of how drained it made you feel. All right, so again, if you are trying to figure out which of these might fit you, I put together a free guide called 7 Side Hustles for Teachers Who Are Already Tired, and it walks through the options in detail and helps you think through which ones might be a better fit for your schedule, your energy, and your goals. So don't miss that link. The link will be below. All right, and have a great day. Take care. Bye.